Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Neymar, and man, let me tell you, do we have a story today, because it has been said, coming from Marcelo Bachelor, that Neymar and Barcelona are closing in a contractual agreement. Keep in mind, this is the same source and the same journalist that did break the news of Neymar going to Barcelona back in 2017. Now, the only thing that we do know right now, right, because we are going to be talking about other details about this contract later down this video, but the only real detail we know is that Barcelona are going to offer Neymar 12 to 13 million euros a year. That is going to be his salary at the club. Now, it has been said that Neymar is okay with this. There's nothing wrong. He was always willing to lower his salary because he wants to join Barcelona and only Barcelona. So it does seem like within the business side of Neymar and Barcelona, everything is going okay, right? Everything is positive. And we will talk about the relationship between Neymar and Xavi in just a few minutes. But as for the side of Neymar and PSG, in the business point of view, it does say here that Neymar and PSG are looking for contract termination as all parties agree on his exit from Paris. He would stay free in that case. The MLS is an option. Like, for example, there are teams like LA Galaxy and LAFC that are willing to bring the player in, but Barcelona is no longer impossible. Barcelona is a real option. So as of now, because Barcelona are closing in on a contractual agreement with Neymar, Barcelona are now just waiting to see when Neymar can terminate his contract with PSG, right? They're literally just waiting there, letting it play out to bring him in. And so for anybody that's a Neymar fan, this should be very exciting. So Barcelona will be signing him for free, and they hope that Neymar rejects all other offers, like the offers coming from Saudi Arabia, from the MLS, because they are getting the papers ready. Now, you may say that the MLS, right, might come in and put out a powerful deal, very similar to how they did to Lionel Messi, right? They brought Messi in because they gave him like some sort of Apple TV deal, an Adidas deal, and also Inter Miami were going to be paying him very well. Yes, it is true that MLS can come in with a very powerful offer, but I don't think that they will offer Neymar a deal that's very similar to Messi, because Messi and Neymar are very different in terms of how much pull power they have with the fan base. And the MLS do see that. I don't see the MLS saying, okay, we're going to be giving out all of these benefits for Neymar in order for him to come in. There's just no way. The Messi case and the Neymar case are two very different things. Messi is just in a whole other different level. So I believe that the MLS would probably pay him very well, but they won't give him like some Apple deal or like give him the Apple revenue based off the MLS season pass. Again, there is just no way that would happen. If he were to go to the MLS, I see it very similar to the deal of David Beckham, where Neymar would benefit in terms of becoming a mainstream media recognition type of person. So going back to FC Barcelona, right? This is the big question that I do want to answer. What made all parties give the green light to the move of Neymar? Because remember, there was once a debate in Barcelona about whether they should bring Neymar or no. A lot of the people that did include Xavi Hernandez did not want Neymar because of his character, because of his personality, because he believed that his personality did not fit with the current dressing room that they had. And there were some people in Barcelona that did include Joan Laporta, Mateo Lemon, that were stating that if Neymar were to come in, they would profit off of that player because his name has a lot of weight. And especially in Europe, many people would buy the Barcelona shirts. Many people would tune in to watch Neymar while he is wearing the Barcelona shirt. Now, again, I know this sounds a little contradicting because I did just say that Neymar doesn't have enough pull if he were to go to the MLS and get the same deal of Messi. I believe that Neymar does have great pull, but it's just nowhere near the effect of Messi is what I'm trying to say. But that is why there are some people in Barcelona that do want the player. Now, there is a lot of sources on Twitter that are claiming that there has been talks between Neymar and Xavi, and they have recently taken place. Xavi was trying to understand the situation of Neymar and what his plans are for the future in order to make a decision on whether to go for him or not, or whether he's willing to actually give it his all at Barcelona. These are the type of questions Xavi wanted to ask because he wanted to know on whether Neymar is a good fit for his team. And so even after when those talks were done, it was also said that Xavi is still a little unsure about this whole move, but he has made it very clear that they will try and go for Bernardo Silva first or Lo Celso before they even begin talking about Neymar. But if Bernardo Silva or Lo Celso does not come to Barcelona for whatever reason, because remember, Barcelona made their first offensive offer for Bernardo Silva and it got rejected. And if either of these two players do not come in for whatever reason, Neymar will become an even more serious option in the perspective of Xavi Hernandez. Because remember, Xavi Hernandez did clarify that he needed attackers that are very good centrally and can create attacking opportunities and make those through passes. Players like Neymar and players like Bernardo Silva and players like Lo Celso are exactly that type of profile. So you can see that there is some convincing going on from Xavi Hernandez. Like, things are getting much closer, and especially when you know that on the business side between Barcelona and Neymar, things are almost closing down. Like, that deal will be completed. It's just the only thing that that we'll be missing is the full green light of Xavi. And so it also does say here, according to Marcelo Bachelor, that Barcelona plans to sign Neymar on a 1-year contract with a reduced salary and then renew him with a higher salary when the club is in a better financial situation. Neymar Jr. only wants Europe. So I believe that once Xavi does say, let's fully go for Neymar, it seems like the other options that we're going for is not going to happen. That is when I believe the deal will take place. And this could happen like tomorrow. Like this could happen within the next 24 hours. And I hope that by no means Xavi's being forced to say yes, because I hope that Xavi does not say that the only reason why he signed Neymar is because Barcelona did all this work and the offer was already on the table and so he had to say yes. I hope that he's not being forced at all. I want him to really analyze this deal and whether this is going to be a good fit for the club sportingly, because a lot of this does make me nervous. I have already said that if this whole operation of Neymar and Barcelona fails, please do not blame Xavi. Like right now, Xavi is hesitant on signing him even after the fact that Barcelona and Neymar are working on a deal. And so in the end, I'm glad that there is reassurance that is being made between Ney and Xavi. I hope that whatever did happen in that call, Neymar did say that he's willing to work hard, that he's willing to listen, he wants to be a student under Xavi Hernandez, and that he's willing to be 100% focused on only football and nothing else. And so in the end, right, Xavi is convinced that having a big name would be beneficial to the club, which is why they have options on the table like Neymar, Bernardo Silva, Lo Celso, even Joao Felix. And many have been asking what happened with Joao Felix. Is he ever going to be an option or a serious option for Barcelona? And so it does say here that both Neymar and Joao Felix are options to fill the spot, with the technical staffs prioritizing Neymar's return more than the signing of Felix. So based off this information and what we have been given, this is going to be the official pecking order. Barcelona will continue to go for Bernardo Silva first. If they cannot do that, they'll go for Lo Celso. And for some odd reason, right, if they don't end up going for Lo Celso, they will go for Neymar after. If they can't get Neymar, they will go for Joao Felix. And so as for those last two options between Joao Felix and Neymar, Mundo has claimed that in both cases, Barcelona are in a very advantaged position in negotiations, and they are not wanted by their current clubs. Like Atletico does not want Joao Felix. PSG do not want Neymar. Barcelona believes that eventually they will have the financial fair play to get either Felix or Neymar Jr. if they decide to do so. And so look, I get it, right? It's very overwhelming. There's a lot of debates going on, a lot of negotiations, a lot of back and forth, but this is what happens when you do have a player that makes a unexpected decision in the middle of this transfer window, and Barcelona happens to be the club where every player wants to go to. And with Neymar, you have to ask so many questions. Does this make financial sense? What's his injury history? Does this player fit in the team? How much should we prioritize him in the pecking order? So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.